can hear you, man. Yeah?
We're like
10 seconds.
We are connected.
Wow. Oh.
We're on the
I feel
stream.
close.
5 seconds.
Guys, we're back. The summit continues. We've got Navi versus DK coming up. A couple of the Fnatic boys have joined me. How are we doing? Hani as well as Notel.
I mean, I think we're doing good. We just got our coffee, so more than good actually.
We brought them in.
Show that Starbucks coffee. That's right. I mean,
I'm still on the Red Bull. I'm killing my body slowly. But, I mean, not that coffee's much
But it's
better.
at least light, right?
Sugar-free.
10
Sugar-free.
seconds remaining.
it's not as bad.
It's definitely not as bad. DK versus Navi. You guys have scrimmed Navi a few times the last couple days. Are they looking good? What do you think?
Well, I think they're looking pretty good when they run the Brewmaster. Although they lost the last game, we had issues playing against that. Not just Navi, but I think they run a pretty good Brewmaster, and I think they're slowly finding a certain style that they like to run, and that's still, I think, a lot of teams are what they're looking for. It's a certain way to play. I mean, every team has their own style, but Navi is kind of finding a style to run.
What's your guys' style, Honey? Or Notel?
Well, it's actually quite a
Good question.
good question. Our style, I think right now we're probably aiming towards split push more than anything else. But I kind of disagree with Jahan on the whole Brewmaster idea. I think Navi either is going to win the game early on, or it's just going to fade out like
5
very bad.
seconds remaining.
That's the hero.
Yeah, but that's why I disagree with the hero. I don't think it's that strong.
Okay.
Like playing on an early game, in my opinion, is never good.
All right. Well, we'll see how Navi do here. They lost their first game. DK currently 1-0, so yeah, it's still early days. A lot of games still to be played in the group stage, and no teams will get knocked out. So DK go Doom. So Doom and Mirana, two heroes that got nerfed because we're playing on the new patch. But even though they got nerfed, they're still.
Doom change is not big, right?
Okay.
It was only the Devour.
Yeah, the mana cost.
Yeah,
It's
but
at
I mean
60 at all levels instead of like 60, 50, 40, 30.
Yeah. I mean, where it hurts the most is probably level 1, but then you would skill it up, and then like with a higher level.
Oh, it's the same at level 1 now.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
look,
okay.
I mean, it's like level 1, it's 60 already. It was like 60, so like if you're level 7, still having 60 mana cost is like not that big of a deal. It would be the other way around. It would be hurting you more.
Yeah.
If it starts at 30, and it would be 6 from start, and it probably hurts more. But yeah, like Doom as a counter to Brew, probably pretty good.
Well, I think that's the biggest difference right now between the West and the East. Is how, I mean, one of the big differences, but is how you value Doom. And the East values Doom very, very high, whereas a lot of the West teams don't even touch the hero.
Yeah. It was getting like first banned in WPC Grand Finals and stuff. Like, they were just like not happening.
Nope. But
Also,
now,
also the way it's played, I think. Like, let's say Empire is probably one of the few teams that still runs Doom frequently, and they do rarely play it on an off lane, where in the Eastern scene you would most likely see it on the off lane role.
Yeah. He's pretty like annoying in the offlane though, because you can just go and take a big creep. You scout out the supports really well. Unless like, you have a really strong trialing to actually kill the Doom, he does a lot.
a big thing is the creep, but
Yeah.
still Scorched Earth. I mean, you look at the hero, he has low armor, 700 HP, but then he pops out Scorched Earth. If you don't kill him fast, then he ends up with 1100 HP.
Yeah. Okay. Well, DK pick up Weaver, so
5
possibly
seconds
going to be a
remaining.
support Mirana, I guess, with this draft. They've been in quite a bit of support Mirana the last week or two.
Reserve time.
Yeah.
It almost worked for Vici.
I think it's a lot of gamble though. I think the hero has a lot of gamble. On LAN, like we actually talked about earlier, that on LAN the hero maybe is a better choice. Like Arrow, you know, you feel like pressured already a bit, and then the Arrow factor is gonna come.
You saw it in those games. Klink's catching arrows in the backside all the
That
time.
was crazy. Like, and he sees it coming as like
You see it coming,
and like
but-
there's a hero in front of you, so your mind's like, oh, it's not gonna hit me because there's a hero in front. But then that hero moves, and you're like, oh shit, I didn't dodge it.
Yeah.
So.
Bottom is a really annoying here. That spell, that arrow is such an annoying spell.
Okay. Well, that's why like even a support Mirana can just win you a team fight with a 5-second arrow.
Yep.
I mean, VG Gaming were behind like 20k gold or something, but it's like 5-second arrows, 5-second fiend scripts, and somehow they win fights.
10 seconds remaining.
Navi seem to be sticking to this style where they like to like just kind of push and 5-man a lot. Like they were doing I mean, last game especially was like Lycan, Enigma, Prophet. But they get Shadow Shaman, Brewmaster here.
Like trying to end the game early.
But why do you think they picked Lich for this?
I mean, it could be still open for some dual laning, you know, especially looking at the off lane.
But is there like anything that you see from DK that you think, oh, a Lich dual lane is gonna do great, or Lich against Doom is great. For me, it's weird for them to second pick a Lich like this. I hardly doubt that it would get banned, and they could. I mean, sometimes it's better to pick certain heroes earlier to give less away, but in this scenario, I don't know why they picked Lich. Maybe they'll show me now, but I can't think of anything.
No, I agree. I think Lich is actually not that. It's a pretty bad hero against Weaver as well, in my opinion.
Yeah, it is.
It's super squishy. You just die. If a Weaver goes for you, just die.
If you think about it, early teamfight Lich is really not that great. You whiff the ultimate early on, you're just gonna have a 2-minute cooldown.
Like 9 out of 10 Chain Frost I see just whiff and don't do much.
Yeah, maybe max
like
1 bounce.
a lot better though.
The Tinker?
Yeah. A hero that backs up the Brew early game. Like Brew can give you the early fight. You have a hero that will give you the early pushes as well, or like the team fight generally. But Tinker, you know, you have the Tinker scales really well with kind of a pushing kind of style, because you want to have early BOTs, early items, and if you can manage to get towers early, it really benefits Tinker's game.
And March works pretty well for pushing.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make a Tinker fit in push lineups.
Are we going to see like the Lich Brewmaster in the offlane, you think, like the dual lanes you mentioned, or?
Oh, that could actually be. Funnick plays Brew.
Yeah, I saw him one of the
That's
streams he
true.
played Brewmaster.
And
so.
Tinker's gonna be playing.
Does,
I mean,
does
Dendi's gonna be
Havas play
playing
Brewmaster,
Tinker.
do you know? Or
No, I highly doubt it.
he's not
I
gonna
don't think
play.
so. Funnick does play a Tinker, but I'm pretty sure
It's gonna
Dendi will
be-
be Tinker. Funnick is gonna be Brew this game.
I'm very certain it's going to be a dual lane with a Raster that has kill potential. Like they need something between
the
the two
off
heroes,
lane. Yeah.
that can kill a Doom, if it's a Doom there.
Yeah, I wonder what he's gonna be playing. Havast hero, think I.
Lifestealer?
Nah,
I think so.
not against Weaver.
Doesn't-
No, no.
I mean, it's probably
good.
it is a tight support, right?
Nah,
Or is it tight?
you would think so. I do not
don't
think.
know.
I don't
actually
think, not
know.
many. At DK, I've never seen do Tide support. I think. Do you like? Do you think Tide support's any good? I
Can
don't
work.
like it much.
I think it can work.
I
It
like
depends
tight
on-
support.
Okay.
It really depends on the let's say the offlaner, because there's some heroes anchor smash and you just don't deal damage to the
Yeah,
hero.
especially the new Anchor Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I think where you're saying like Nakes is a good hero. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like it goes through rage as well. I
You
mean,
just-
generally the hero is so, and against picking it into a Weaver is also not the smartest
Yeah.
idea.
Oh wow,
Oh, so
Mushi
that's
Kanka.
that's some team fight right there,
They have 5 heroes who could all be like
dude. Mushi's
carries or
Kanka.
solos.
Mushi's Kanka is scary stuff.
Man.
I'm telling you, some
Why
scary
do you think
stuff.
not more Kunkers do his build where you get 3 in the X early?
Well, what I saw was he doesn't even need that. He went 1-1-1. He just went 1-1-1, puts
Yeah.
a Torrent on him, lands a level 1 X, and the Torrent hits because of it. You couldn't dodge it, and that's like, I do think playing around X is the way to play Conka. I would do the same, and I do think it's what you should aim for. So I don't know why more people don't do it. I just think it's hard because if you fail it, you might be overcommitting for a kill that's not gonna work because you failed it, and that could mean a lost game or a lost team fight that leads into a lost game. It's skill-based hero.
The other part that's very underrated on the X is actually the new kind of idea that, you know, the TP back
Yeah.
an X. You can always heal up with
Fill
X.
your bottle. and-
Yeah, exactly. Like scaling it up for that purpose as well is a pretty.
You
good
have
thing.
8 seconds now.
Yeah.
Like even a Weaver could just TP back without a bottle and stay in Fountain for 8 seconds and get pulled
Yeah.
back in.
Okay.
That's true.
Alright, well, we'll see what Navi last pick. They need that Havas hero, I guess.
I can't think of anything. I really don't know what they're gonna pick for him. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the Havas hero. I'm 99% sure, 99.9. But what? There's no bottom for him.
Yeah,
There's not gonna be a Nyx.
That was the hero I was thinking about.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's not
it's,
there.
it's not there. I really don't know what they're gonna pick for him. Lina. Lina, go,
on.
Lina.
I wouldn't be
Lina.
surprised.
Oh, Razor. Okay.
Not. I mean, you said they need killing potential against the Doom. Razor, does it give you enough or not
The
really?
thing I like about Razor generally, what I think about is the playing on the third spell, the movement speed spell, which also works against single target spells a lot. Like against a Conquer, you know, you do the X combo, he purge himself. It's like
No, you only purge him once.
oh, you're gonna purge him once.
What
Just
once?
on the X.
Just on the
On the
X.
X,
That's
yeah.
the only thing. Then there's a Gush and
Gosh.
I wonder how it works with Devour. I mean Doom.
He would
bec-
still purge him.
Do you think so? Does
Yeah, he
Doom
does
effect
purge
come after? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. And then there's the level death, but I don't know
It's
about
not
playing
that
on
great.
third. No, I
Yeah,
think you need
it's-
to play on first and second, max first, and go second, and try to get as much out of your safe lane as
I'm
possible.
more a fan of just playing on the nuke.
I
But
agree.
the issue I have right now is the lane. I mean, it can kill, you know, like on a second spell, like on a link, you can kill with it, but
What I...
it's hard.
Oh, wait,
It's
is,
really hard.
is it a support bottom?
Yeah. It's
Oh, then he's going to have a hard time,
and
Milan.
also a jungle Doom it looks like, because LAN picked up the Doom, so kind of greedy from DK it looks like. They picked up some really greedy
But
lanes.
Navi's pretty greedy as well. When you think about, there's not going to be any hard push until Rasta picks his level or gets his level 6. But this is going to be a level 1 smoke, and they might end up finding Mushi, and that would be so big if Dendi gets the first blood. But he's standing in the perfect position right now. This is the perfect spot. He's not going to get caught.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Reveals him, runs away, back mid.
And they did. There's no way. Like Lich nuke into a shackle would pretty much be the only way that they could get and like reach him.
Yeah.
Lich nuke has the longest range. They're never going to
But
catch him
even
with
that,
anything
like,
else.
killing the nuke level 1 is
And
like
then
such
if
a
the
risk.
kill doesn't
If
work,
you don't get kill, you're screwed.
you're really screwed.
Getting level 2.
That
like,
was
not
a
easy.
weird level 1 smoke, but I think it shows that Navi feels a bit desperate. Like Dendi has to watch out so much middle, because when he picks up level 2x, even with the level 1x, like when it's level 3 on the Conka, it could be a torrent into an arrow.
Yeah.
And it gets easier and easier the more X levels he gets. Like the bottom gets more and more time to set him up. So there's gonna be a lot about how early Dendi gets his BOTs, I feel. But also how the off lane is gonna pan out for Navi. I mean, all lanes are gonna
Especially the
matter.
Razor. Like I'm still skeptical about that lane.
So it's a Tide versus a Shadow Shaman Razor lane.
I just feel like it's not really the standard Havos hero.
But what
A
I
hero he can just, you know,
Yeah.
like run in and
because
kill
if you fall
people.
behind on Razor, you're
No, but it's also, I feel like it's a lot about, you know, like Razor's not that super tanky hero. You need to, it's a lot back and forth with a hero, and it's not really Havos style, I think.
Okay. Well, it'll be immediate harass. I was taking a lot of harass early, but
But do you, when I think about it, we've had this discussion before as well. There's certain heroes you don't really want to get in too close with, and with Razor you want to orb walk and get in close. But then you get the anchor smash, and all the lightning damage you drain is almost gonna be.
Kuroki is doing a really good job though.
Yeah, yes.
it's a lot harder on the dire off lane too. Like this is where the Tide will get zoned out pretty hardcore.
Yeah, that's true.
As far as the other lanes are concerned, I will be Doom is in the offensive jungle. Lamb's in the Radiant jungle.
What? Oh, and he picked up an Ursa. Is this for real? Is this gonna happen now? Is the
Oh, it
pot on
actually
roll?
can, right?
You can kill him when Conka is level
Yeah,
3.
that's true.
Wow.
That's
He can't really jungle much further though. Like I mean, he's got like tank. Maybe he can killing the Alpha Wolves is just hard on
he's
its
getting
own.
to
though.
level 3 in Conka. They are doing this.
Oh my
Wonder if
God.
it's gonna work.
Level
though.
1 ganking Doom.
There we go. Wait, what? He doesn't even have Torrent yet. What is that? Okay. Questionable place.
Not according to plan. Meanwhile, bottom lane. That's a. I hear. I know kills coming because Velat's yelling.
That's a lot of damage though, it really is. Like, if he
Oh no! It's a disaster. Mort's falling apart.
and then he killed Mushi.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That
Oh.
camera work. What? I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you're allowed to find. Oh, we need Velat to do our camera work. he knew where the action was.
Switch.
No, we need to get his video feed. There's your Doom gank though.
But that's super important for them. Their lanes were falling apart, but now a kill on Dendi. That almost puts Mushi further ahead in experience now. They did share the XP, but Dendi managed to get the level 4 from the kill before, and then they share level 4 Tinker kill, which is a lot of XP for both
Yeah.
of them. So that was really important.
The Doom didn't really actually do that much there. Like Doom just came in with like an Alpha Wolf.
Did that TP
spell.
look extremely far away from the tower to you? That looked weird.
Must be the new
10
effect.
tangles as well on
see.
Tide.
Where's
10?
Tide going?
10 tangles on Tide Hunter. I've not seen that before.
Ice does some weird stuff, I guess. don't question this guy. I guess you just. I mean, it's a dual lane, so the more tangles you have, the longer you can just leech
Oh,
XP.
there it is.
Yeah.
That was
That's
the
the
X-Torn
combo.
combination. Dendi can't be in that position.
Yeah. He's gonna try to fight his way out, but
This is going to be a hard Tinker game. Now
I
he's
don't
going to
even
have
think
the level
it's
3X.
TP yet. I'm not sure if it's TP's up yet.
I don't think it's going to be ready. It might be like 10 seconds cooldown after he spawns.
well, that's.
That hurts.
Does he have to just like stack jungle and try to just not go into lane, or like what can he even do here?
You need Lich to
No,
probably help out.
I think he needs 5, and then he's gonna play very safe. Like he will just push out the lane, pretty much.
Yeah, Lich is gonna go help him
But
out
he's,
and probably
I don't
stack
know,
for
like,
him
he
as well.
plays too aggressive. Like, why
Yeah.
is he in the river at that point?
Yeah, just in perfect arrow spot. But bottom on LAN.
Arrows somehow land a lot more on LAN.
Ah,
got in.
landing on LAN. Yeah.
Not even intended, man. I'm tired.
But bottom lane is doing really good, I think.
For
For
Navi.
Navi.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a nice
there's
arrow.
there's a random bottom appearing in the forest. There's gonna be a gush.
That's a dead Gurkai.
That's a dead crow. Wonder if there's gonna be a trade for the bottom. Nope.
Havos
I
has
don't
face
like-
boots. He could maybe actually pick up a kill here. If he
I don't like his
chases
skill
down.
bit though. I think it's not good.
What's
I
he
think
gone for?
He's going for
Oh wow,
lane
the
max
damage,
now.
and there's gonna be a tinker. Oh my god!
Havos is. He got hit by a 5-second arrow.
Oh,
What a
then
disaster.
no! Oh, okay, that's the trade's done.
I think it's better though if Razor would
No, wait, it's
play
not
on
done.
first spell.
Oh god, they found the bottom, but there's a leaf. No.
Rockets? No.
No,
If then they would have stood in that position and expect. Oh wait, what? They're catching Mushi. Is it gonna? I don't think there's enough damage. Maybe
not.
with the laser
He doesn't
rocket.
have enough mana. No, he barely has it. No, he should have
No,
it.
he had the mana. He had 260 mana, and that's
Wow.
what it cost.
What-
But I wonder if it would have been enough damage.
Did you
I
guys
don't
see
think
Dendi's skill build? He went 2 laser, 2 rockets, 1 march.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he actually needed the laser. Like I mean, he waited with a rocket and the march.
Do you think
skill,
it's really
and then he
gonna-
got the first
nah.
spot on, or it wasn't first spot, but he got the
Yeah.
kill on Mushi.
Yeah,
He just
right
scaled it
after.
up
Okay.
to get the kill.
If you look on the Dire side on the top, you see that everyone from Dire's more or less like lost HP. Now Tide healed up again, but before everyone was low. That's pretty interesting. I wonder what's
Wait,
going on
he
top.
actually skilled Leap level 2.
Weaver has 23 to 6.
Weaver's got a Midas probably coming, or Midas recipe maybe coming.
No, I think he's bottle crowing.
Oh, he's
Yep.
bottle crowing.
Yeah, he
wow. He's not that far.
But
was
yeah, but
Oh, it's
he's
Lich
actually
lane,
playing
yeah.
against a Panda Lich. It's,
And he's solo basically. Mirana's roaming and Doom's jungle, so he's
that's
like.
true. They're kind of abandoning a hero.
I guess it's okay, like if your other lanes are doing well, but
You have to always look at the traits. What's going to happen? The thing is, I think if Brew did the same and started bottle crowing, he would be actually winning the lane a lot
The
more.
issue is going to be that, like, let's say Panda gets the blink, then and the Rasta gets the 6. They can actually force the towers. And it's going to be hard to respawn, especially when Doom is not your like kind of core position. So he's not going to have the early 6. It's going to be really hard.
and if Mirana doesn't hit arrows, you can't fight. Mirana has no Starstorm.
Yeah.
2 in leap, 2 in arrow,
Wait,
like
what?
that's all you've
I mean,
got.
they have the Conquer to set up kills.
Oh, is he going for the
obviously.
random arrow on... Yeah, he's going for it. He gets it. Is there going to be a Gosh, but there's no Starfall. Are they going for Ice Ice Ice?
Needs an Anchor Smash and
Oh, he has Ravage!
Oh, he uses
Ravage already! Oh my god! That's terrible for Navi. Oh.
I'm telling you though, that's where I don't like the Link. I really don't like the Link. It's built up damage. Like it takes time to actually get the damage
You think
going.
just straight like plasma field, or
Yeah, that's what. Like if you go play around the plasma field and
Wait, is he
the
really-
Rasta nuke, you're gonna deal a lot more damage.
Oh wow, he's leveling it above the Plasma Nuke. Yeah, I disagree with that as well. I
The
thought
good
he
part
was
is your
going...
pushing potential is a lot higher as well. Like you would just go in, you use the Rasta lightning and then the plasma field, and you're gonna push out the wave really hard, and Tide is gonna be like 20-30% HP just from the 2 spells.
and with like Ring of Aquila Magic Stick, like you easily have the mana
Yeah.
for it too, so it should be fine. Well, DK now up 6 kills to 3. This is like
Tide has a lot of levels.
yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you said Navi like when they get the blink on the brew and the shaman level 6, but are they going to be too far behind then, or are they still going to be looking okay?
Look at the levels. I think it's shaky.
Rasta just dies too much. Like right now.
Yeah.
It's the random arrows, man. Suddenly there's a bottom behind you.
And Dendi's farm's quite slow because he didn't get as many points in March, so his catch up is not going to be as.
It's just like, you know, in his head, like he
Oh,
needs to
they're
be
going
so
with the
afraid.
boat. They're going for this. There's going to be a march defensively. They're not going for this kill.
Poppin's okay.
The boat has no cooldown. It's really not that bad for DK.
Yeah.
Like, it's not blown out like it like
Because
that.
It's interesting,
Bottle crow,
interesting
whatever.
skill builds though. Like as I was playing on the passive.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
I
before.
agree with that, I think, in this case.
Okay. Well, that's where he had like 10 tangos and max passive. Like, how can they can't kill him with 2 heroes. They only kill him if they bring like a 3rd hero.
Yeah, but that's exactly where the nukes are good, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, if they win the lane handily early on, they manage to buy region like items that give you some kind of mana region. They could dominate this lane, but I mean, that's...
The lane started really well for them now.
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
There's an arrow, random arrows.
Just keep throwing them. Something will land eventually, I guess. Oh, well, he's already landed quite a few.
Yeah, he landed quite a few already and done his job.
Yeah. The
Wonder-
Navi supports just can't really do much right now. Like, Puppy can just walk around using Sacrifice and wait till he's level 6.
You
and-
see
Funny
what
is
he's
trying-
doing? Wow.
I disagree with Funny right now. I
What's-
think he should stick to the top lane. Make sure the
Okay.
Weaver's not farming much. He should get the blink. I mean, he's trying to help out Dendi right now. To get
There's
his
an arrow
I
on the
guess-
Doom. Funny.
Oh, no.
Is he gonna go for the lead?
It's
Oh,
an
there's
X
that. There's
target,
an X. He's dead.
Yeah. X, arrow,
Now it's
torrent.
gonna. He falls behind.
He gave away a high level kill as well. He was, isn't he highest
Just
level
level
for
7,
Navi?
yeah.
I think he's highest level for Navi or second highest. That's a really big kill.
And Weaver's getting the free farm right now top, and he's actually pressuring the
Because
tower.
Weaver at the start wasn't farming well, and suddenly
No, he
Weaver's
wasn't.
like, empty lane, there's your Midas recipe. A lot later than I said it was, but
Yeah.
this is...
But this also gave Doomer purpose. I mean, he was just foresting till now. He did get a kill early mid, but we hadn't seen anything from him up until that Doom. And Funny pretty much ran to him.
Yeah, but if you look at the damage output, like if you can actually keep the Weaver low, then the damage, physical damage of DK is not that high. And the Panda will get the early blink in that case. I think they could have, and they should have stick to the top lane.
Yeah. They don't even have like level 6 on their support, so like they're trying to fight when their supports aren't 6, they're not really ready to fight.
This is really desperate what's going on. I mean, he's trying to make sure he doesn't get the room, but there's never going to be a kill in the Weaver, and he even gets the regen bottle.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
wow, that hurts so much.
There's ancient stack for Dendi, but it's been locked in
Warded,
and
so they
warded
know
now.
and they're going to go for it. The question is if they're actually going to do something about it.
Well, Kunka's gonna have the 3 and X taxi. Like if he has vision of Tinker, he'll find Tinker and probably kill him. Because Tinker, when you're soul ringing that, you'll get down to like half HP. So
Yeah.
he's gonna be really careful.
He just keeps doing this.
That's
It's hard to do. Oh, there's a random arrow. That doesn't work. He could have waited for an X, I guess, but I mean, just going for this puts the psychological factor into the enemies. It really does.
That's like the worst thing in pops.
Yeah, it
being
really
made to
is.
just have
And
arrows.
it always happens. Like 80% of my games, it's like you just have a bottom that shoots arrows at you.
Oh man. Well, it's not looking too good for Navi right now. Like this is where you're behind. Heroes like Razor don't do too much. Your supports, Lich is level 6 now, so you can hope for like some big chain frosts. But unless DK walk into
That's
it,
still desperate. That is
Yeah.
really desperate. If you hope for Lich ulti to work like that, that's
your comeback being a Lich ulti is never a good plan.
no, it's not a good plan. Rasta ulti, on the other hand, if they win a team fight, grab a tower, it's gonna be a big gold swing. But you know,
Dish's tide actually is really close to the mech if he doesn't have it right now. He skipped the mana boots though, so his mana pool is
it's
very
really
iffy.
low. Yeah.
He's gone back for an urn before the mech.
Oh, is
Just
he?
like casual buckler.
Alright.
Oh, I see. Oh, I like it too.
It's
I
not-
mean,
yeah,
it
it's pretty
scales
good.
really well with the Kraken shell.
He does
That's-
similar things when he's like Clockwork. He'll just like rush an urn and help out the team
It's
with
so
it.
desperate. When you look at this, the only thing they're gonna have for the Weaver later on is either gonna be Tinker,
Wait, does
but
Tinker
he's not
actually
gonna
have
go
his-
for a
he
hex.
has to be. But Tinker is actually pretty good in gold. Like
Yeah,
it's
he is.
kind of impressive in a way.
Wow, he's top. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Then the last hope. Not really, but he really needs to do some work for them to bring this back, I feel.
Yeah. They can still. I mean, they can drag the game a lot, but
It
like,
hurts a lot though. Like if you look at Panda's net worth right now, it's only 3k, and he could have.
what? Oh, there's an arrow! Oh my god!
that's why you ravage.
Yeah.
It
That-
looks
that's
silly,
just-
but oh,
That's just so good for DK. I mean, he's not leaving the lane to set up these ganks. Like the bottom is coming to him. He's farming, and this is just like Navi are really not safe anywhere. There's kill potential everywhere on Navi's heroes. Whereas when Navi tries to kill, for example, the Weaver, they have to run in with a smoke and hope that he misplays and Rasta gets a hex out.
Yeah. But that's where I think Navi needs to group up and try to just get.
Yeah,
the
that's
push
the only
going.
thing they can is like
And
to
the issue there right now is that Panda just doesn't have the blink to be the force. Like they could drop the wards,
Yep.
and you need to do something about the wards.
Yeah.
And if
Weaver
you try to
can
hit
just
them
right
down,
click or
then Panda
something.
will jump you with
Yeah.
a dagger.
and then actually,
And you have to march back up. That would be like the optimal case.
but
Okay, would
then
take
actually
towers
you
and
can have
towers.
something to TP onto as well, because you can actually TP on the Brew ulti. So I mean that will be something as well. You can force
Yeah.
something that way. They need to go for objective gaming right now. Going for these kills doesn't work for Navi.
Especially because they don't have the pick-off potential at all.
They have no kill potential.
So it's-
Oh my
Oh.
god, Kuro, please! Another one. That's the third one this game. Oh.
MMY's been in 8 of these 9 kills with arrows. He's got 8 assists.
Oh, there's a Doom on the Brew just before the ulti goes out, and there's a boat. Does it hit boat? No.
Still a dead Brewmaster. Oh, maybe not with Havos showing
No,
up here.
that's-
Weaver. Do you lose Weaver?
Wow, that's all DK's
That's
extending.
overcommitment.
That's overcommitment. That's all DK's
And
fault.
Mushi not often missing those, but it's even used the
That
X
was
first.
so close to hit both, but yeah, that was misplay. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why he X'd him back too early. I didn't see what
It's
happened.
pretty good though if Rasta actually can TP top right now. So they could
He's
go
already
for the
there,
tower. Oh, he's
so he's gonna probably drop the wards for this tower.
Yeah.
Get one objective going.
Has a mech on the
Dendi's
Razor.
defending bottom. Yeah, Brood never died. Like, he didn't even buy back. He's still there. Oh, he gets the clap out. That could be the initiation. There's gonna be a stun. Arrow on the Earthling. Is there any anti-miss though? I don't think so.
Dire's
Nope.
top tower is
He tried to
under
dispel it, but that doesn't work.
Not many spells can be dispelled. That Panda dispel is so useless.
That was like, yeah, but it was like overcommitment. Like they could have just gone for the tower and then used.
If he didn't ult, he would have eaten an arrow,
Yeah.
bro. that would have sucked so bad just before the blink. So at least now he gets his blink.
Yeah.
Oh wow, they didn't get the last hit. Oh well.
has fallen.
No?
They're going for this. Or? Yeah, there's a link. There's gonna be a bolt and an arrow! And it almost hits the
Oh,
boat.
it actually
He
hits
runs
the
back
boat.
into
Catch
it.
up.
There's gonna be a Ravage on Funnig and Havas.
Oh no. Funnick is...
He actually has quite
But
some
he's
damage,
alive!
right?
so tanky. The Urn
How is
Charge
he
will-
still alive?
It's the
Oh,
bolt.
Bottom goes for it, but there's a shackle.
It's a bolt on everyone.
And
though.
Tinker,
No
this
one's
Tinker
taking
might
that.
clean up here.
No, there's
He's
not
got
really
just
much
the one.
damage coming out, but they oh god. They're ticking down from the boat right now, I think.
Facebook's Razor just going to chase down...
Look at that ulti. It doesn't even deal
that
damage.
max passive. The Kraken.
Doesn't even deal damage,
Yeah,
actually.
eventually he's gonna deal that.
I mean, yeah, the
Yeah.
armor
Yeah.
moves
Takes
to
down.
armor. He's still draining from him. That's going to
Kraken.
be a kill on a high-level Tidehunter. That's really big. Is he going to go for this? No.
Not with like a plus 200 damage Razor.
No, bad idea. There's an Invis Doom. Is he able to pick off somebody? Is Dendi
not
staying
OP.
to March? Dendi gets out. Puppy,
barely.
puppy,
Oh.
puppy, please. Puppy.
This is your time to TP.
No.
No, puppy.
He's going
no, puppy. Oh my god. That
What
should
were
be
you
a kill unless Tinker TP is there to laser and deny
Is he
the...
Die to neutrals? Nope. That's not gonna
I
happen.
think is off in the jungle.
Yeah. Should have just backed.
Puppy there, like,
What are you doing?
whoops.
Nah. I mean, he doesn't see what we see. I'm not sure what he would accomplish staying there, but...
He didn't even have like sacrifice. or
Wait,
anything.
what? DK actually gets a lot more net worth out of that fight.
He went for quite a while. It was 2 kills each.
I don't know. This doesn't count the tower, though. I guess.
That-
Oh,
I
the
don't
fight
know.
time is 1 minute 15. That doesn't count the
Yeah,
tower.
it was
No,
right
I
after
still
the
think-
tower.
I wish Rasta was bottom right now. That would be another tower they could get right now. I think his ulti's up again.
MMI was just eating.
Yeah, it is on.
Is that chewing tobacco? Do you know? I saw it at the negative. It
Oh,
looks like
chewing
some
tobacco.
chewing tobacco or some sort.
Maybe.
I mean, I think almost all the Swedish players are doing the same. They're like chewing on these things.
Instead of smoking or just as well as smoking?
I think
Instead,
a lot
I
of them
no, I think
do
they
it instead.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they can do it while they play.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
That's an American baseball thing. Everyone chews tobacco.
hmm.
It's part of the baseball culture. Well, it's still looking good for DK, do you think, here? Or
I mean, I would have thought that DK could have gotten a lot more out of the start they had. I think Navi, I mean, the whole top situation played out pretty well overall for Navi, considering. So, I'm not really sure.
The
Does
good part
Tidehunter have a mech?
for Navi is that Dendi actually
He
has a
does.
lot of gold.
yeah, he's really farmed. It's just going to be, I guess, Blink Dagger's already up and 2k gold.
Yeah,
Hex
it's
Rush?
working.
Or
Yeah, it's gonna work on the Hex.
Do you really think he's going to go Hex?
I think he does. Yeah, he's gonna go Hex.
I'm not so sure. I
think they need the lockdown as well.
They
for the
need a
Weaver.
lockdown, but I feel like they have to rely on the roster for that, and he needs to go for the Dagon E-Blade. Killing them through the boat and all that, they need this burst damage. Like, who's going to bring the damage if not Tinker? I think it's a big mistake not going Dagon E-Blade. I really hope he's going Dagon E-Blade. He would have bought the ultimate orb. No,
He
god
bought it.
damn it. I think this is bad, but we'll see. Maybe.
Navi can still force this because of the Blink on Brewmaster and with the threat of the Tinker coming. It's
Yeah.
I think the Hex is still alright.
Really? Like, do you think the Razor is going to be able to
Well,
output enough damage? I really doubt it.
he has a mech. If he goes Axe,
there's a Shadow Blade on Doom. Oh my god, that's a lot of farm for your team.
That's pretty good farm.
Yeah. He's the most farmed DK hero as a support player.
I actually don't like the Shadow Blade too much. I mean, it's kind of cool against a
Don't
Tinker.
question Shadowblade. You know Sansheng Doom? Sansheng Doom, he showed the way.
But he can transition more into a carry-ish kind of style.
Yeah. Navi just have, if they're prepared for this with sentries, well, I mean, they have one
Yeah,
mid,
exactly. Like on a push, what do you do? Shadow Blade in? It's not gonna work.
Yeah, against and
You
Navi
wanna start with a. Sure, they have the X torrent to start, but like the dagger initiation is gonna be better.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting. Weaver's just taking all this farm. I think he's mostly afraid of Tinker, like going here to farm, but he's just doing the smart thing and going there for us.
He has like no one to be afraid of. Rasta at best.
Yeah. Is that the all-inch stack? I guess it is. No, he must.
I don't think so. I must have found the
Yeah,
old
he
one.
must. Yeah.
Lane's pushing out at various times. He must have gone back at some point.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, that's a bolt and a
really nice initiation.
Wow.
They instant kill the Rasta. He still gets the wards out. The Brewmaster says ulti out is really not that bad for Navi. Lich gets his ulti out. Is still bouncing. Stop bouncing now.
The boat's gonna drop them soon. The Ty's gonna
boat.
drop.
The boat's gonna drop. Ty's gonna go to 1 HP, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, he's up in the air. They're gonna get
no.
him. He doesn't have a getaway, I think. Yeah, and the Weaver's half HP. Mush is running in. Oh my God, the
Everyone
Doom
is no HP.
Why don't they go for the Titan, or there's a Doom on Havast?
Mirana, Doom, both like... Oh, Mirana did end up dying to the Brewmaster, but...
And they don't deny Havast. Oh.
Tower's still up too, so...
Wait, so Funny, Kuroki and Havas died. Oh, they're still going.
Yeah.
Tide is going to 1 HP almost from their rocket.
They may get this
Oh,
tower
wow.
still. Yeah, Tide's forced to home, so they'll get this tower still.
That's I think overall still pretty good for Navi. I still have concerns for what's going to happen later in the game.
Yeah.
Like damage-wise.
But I don't know. I feel like if Doom had a dagger there, and he actually manages to disable someone, he did really not much. He didn't accomplish much with a 3k gold.
With a blink, you can maybe Doom Dendi, and then you just...
Yeah, or the perfect aim would be either Dendi or like the Panda, so he doesn't get the split off. And the initiation of DK was really good. Like they were prepared for as soon as they went uphill, it was Ravage into the boat. It was a really good initiation.
They still got what the Rasta still got what he wanted. He still got an ulti out, and he tanked 2 ultis. I mean, the Razor did catch the Ravage,
Sure,
but he didn't get boated.
Yeah,
I
like
still
the
don't
Panda
think
went
he was.
uphill, he could have been doomed. Like if they were ready.
Oh, they're going for Dendi.
Oh,
He
they
went for the
found him.
Ancients, and he's really dead. But the question is if there's going to be a counter kill. There's a boat. Oh, wow. He got mech'd in the very end. Are they going to get outside size?
Havast and Kuro. Yeah,
Drain. He still has
he's
a
trying to
boat
get the
buff.
low ground shackles.
That's a boat buff tied under with Max and Kraken Shell. He's so hard to kill. Wow, what? No! No! Are you kidding me? Oh my God!
But
What?
he got the anchor smash off.
Are you?
As well.
That's surreal.
Tide and Kunkka are apparently best friends. Who would have guessed? Secretly friends.
Wow.
What the fuck, man?
Wow.
But they know it as well. They just lack damage
Look at
on
that.
short
Strength
range. They
treads.
really
He went a cloak, urn, mech, magic stick. This is like. Ice is an
It
asshole.
was the same story mid lane where they couldn't kill the Tide either. Like he just tanked so much damage with the rum from the Kunkka. Oh man.
It's like I've never seen a Titan that was that hard to kill.
Just wait till he gets.
Oh,
completed
then
on
he
it.
gets doomed up. That's not a
Should
dead
be-
tinker. He's fine. He's fine.
Yeah.
Blink wouldn't have changed anything there. Shadow Blade was a better kill tool than a blink right there, I would say.
Sure, but you can always be like, if a Tinker plays very safe, he's gonna jump into the forest every time.
Yeah, but you're gonna jump after him? I don't know. That's also.
No, but I'm saying that a Shadow Blade is not gonna give you the catch.
Nah, but I think it gives a fear factor in those situations when he goes to farm certain places a lot more than a blink would, because you can't scout with blink. You need a ward for that. And Tinker's not gonna run around with a gem. Oh, there's an X on Puppy. Is it gonna be? There's a Torrent. Is there a boat? See, he doesn't go for the boat yet. There's Doom running in, but doesn't have Doom. Just goes in for the right click and kills him.
Brewmaster actually used his ultimate though.
That's a weird ultimate to use. And there's another pot on
They have
ulti.
no detection. I don't
Every time Brew ultis, there's a pot on ulti.
think. Ice can just fight the Brewmaster.
Wait, do they have a gem?
Maybe there's a gem on the Brew actually. No, there's not.
No gem.
Oh, is he gonna blink out in time? Are they going for this? A Ravage
Oh,
on
no.
all of them.
Oh,
And a bolt on 2, 3. Oh, it hits everyone.
Oh dear, that's,
that's-
bloody disaster.
Oh God. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Well, in Dendi we trust.
Yeah, Dendi have a lot of work to do. Still number 1 on the net worth. Ain't over till Dendi
He
sings.
almost has a Hex though, actually.
They're not gonna kill anything with a
It
hex.
doesn't matter.
Only
yeah,
if
the game
DK
is
don't team
right
fight.
now, I still think the game is like not a lost cause at all. And getting, he still has the time to get the dig in.
We
They're
still
not
haven't
hitting
seen
any
Weaver
base.
like really come to fights or do much though. Like Weaver's suddenly gonna have a Lincoln Sphere.
He's gonna have the Lincolns,
Yeah,
but he has to watch out as soon as Tinker gets the dig in.
Yeah,
So Dagon after the Hex, you think?
Yeah, so he
Yeah.
can proc the Lincolns instantly.
I don't
mean,
know.
I think so. They need the damage.
What I see happening every time, though, they need to fix that. They need to have a gem on Brew. Because every time he ulted, well, they happen like twice or maybe 3 times. Then they just pot him ulti and run away. And there's... Is there a blink on Rasta? I'm not sure. Nope, he's not even going for it. So the catch is so terrible. Now there's gonna be the Hex, but he has to blink into Hex. He puts himself at such a huge risk. 1 X, 1 Doom, 1 Ravage for that matter. He's gonna die.
Or a freaking Arrow, man.
I mean, yeah, or a freaking arrow. Like,
You get hit by an arrow,
he has
you're
to put
done
himself at so much risk, and I still feel like the damage output from Navi is too inferior. They're not going to kill anything with a boat buff.
For. Yeah.
I
Well,
still think it's still really hard to pick off the Tinker for them.
What do you mean? If he has to be the one, he has to be the one going
but
in
I
with
mean,
a hex.
I'm
sort
talking
of.
about the split push factor right now. I think, like, DK's late game is, in my opinion, worse. Like any, I don't
Are
know.
you
I think it's worse.
really?
Yeah, if you get E-Blade taken, I think going high ground with that is going to be really hard.
I feel like the way the game is going, though, Havas is not becoming a huge threat.
No, he's not.
So all
He's
they need
working
to do
at Axe.
is to catch and kill the Tinker, and they have the tools to do so. They have a
It
Conquer,
really-
a Doom,
I mean,
a
let's say-
Ravage.
If he gets the, he's going to have the axe now. Yeah, he finished it now. So he needs one more tank item, and he can go for the refresher build.
Yeah,
The
but
damage you get then is really big.
how is he gonna farm that?
But the issue they have as well is that they have nothing to actually protect him. Like, if he gets caught by X-Mark, there is nothing that protects him.
yeah. Brewmaster can't just suddenly go running in and no one can
And
really go
DK
in.
can protect anyone that gets caught really well by counter. They have so much counter initiate. Like, just speaking of what we saw before was the Potter multi. They need to fix that. They really need to fix that with a gem.
I think Avosa's gonna go Shigas actually.
Shivas.
Yeah, it's his build.
Classic Havos Shivas.
Yeah.
Shivas on Razor.
Yeah, he's gonna
Okay.
go
Shivas and everything. Shivas and Void. We've seen it. It's real. Oh yeah, good luck with that.
He's not
I've
even
seen
caught
this
out.
before. Don't do this. He has a hood now as
Look at
well.
his, no, look at his
Or
army, he's gonna die. If
how
they
much
have
minus?
the
Minus 7. Actually,
minus 11.
actually, I can't believe this. Oh
I
my
think it dropped the
god.
word. They dropped the word.
Yeah.
I was like at one point,
No, I was
oh
like,
my God,
the
don't do it,
detection.
don't do it.
He needed the boat, didn't have the rum. Maybe with that he was.
Okay, we found the answer. We need 20 charges.
It's really scary though.
Yeah.
Like at 16 you get minus 3 armor every second.
It's hard in fights to always isolate someone. I guess
But
against
Shivas
this
is finished though on Doom. He
man.
starts to get scary as well. He really does.
Look at the network. The 3 heroes from DK are like so fast. I mean, sure, Dendi is still on top, but all they have to do is catch him. If they don't have Dendi, there's nothing. Like,
I mean, past the lane stage, Dendi hasn't been caught out though. He's
Yeah.
sure, but I'm talking about like he at one point he's gonna have to go in to hex people. That's what
Yeah.
I feel. And then there's so many things that's gonna be able to kill him. A Blink Ravage, he doesn't have the Blink, but a Doom, an X, an arrow.
I still think the issue for DK here is they have nothing to force a tower. Like if they stand in the tower, anything like outside of base. But if they want to try to go high ground and get Raxes, like how do they do that? Like who's going to
Weaver
be the
needs to get
person
fat enough,
that's
but then he
Yeah.
can do
stands
it.
in front?
Weaver can do it.
if
at
Weaver
one point.
gets Deso and Aegis, maybe they can do it.
Yeah, with an Aegis I can see it. Yeah.
Oh. Does he have anything? No, he only has Dust right now. The
It's
image
running
just
out,
ran
though,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think for DK, it's get Desolator and then get Aegis
I'm
and then
actually
go for a
wondering.
push.
I'm actually wondering like why they're not trying to get the Aegis.
There's your gem. Mirana has a gem.
I think it's going to be really
Well, it's
soon
on the
where they're
die
gonna go
side,
for the
so.
Roche. Yeah. I feel like. So they can force the outer towers.
DKs just see everything. Wards all over the map here. Navi is smoke. I think they realize that
That's a
Roshan's gone down.
four-man
Oh yeah,
Smoke.
like you can see the drawing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Havos reveals.
Oh, are they gonna go for him?
Yeah.
That's a clap. Brew ulti doesn't have a getaway on the Doom. He dooms the Lich. That's not a good Doom. They hex the the Doom before it gets to TP. Oh, and he's put in the
He's-
air!
And he's drilling all the
Oh,
damage. He's
God,
gonna
this is
deal so
huge!
much damage.
But there's gonna be a torn boat. Does it hit Havas? It hits Havas.
It's a war trap! Ice is
Are
stuck!
you kidding me? This is so beautiful from Navi. There's an
Oh.
arrow that hits
Doesn't
Funnick.
matter though.
It doesn't matter. That's an Uls? Who had an Uls? Was that the... Yeah, that must have been an Uls on Mushi.
Was it the Brewmaster ultimate
No,
still?
because... I don't think so. He was hit by the arrow on Funnick earlier. There's an Uls on Navi's side.
No?
I guess it was the... That was so big by Funnick. That was huge by Funnick. That was perfect, classic, or what do you call it, by the book, Brewmaster play.
Yeah.
That was really, really good.
And
Oh,
Doom
wow.
didn't really have a choice here. Like, he was gonna die, so he's like, I just gotta use my ulti.
Yeah.
Give my team a chance in this fight.
It
even if you
wasn't a
Doom a
good
Lich.
Doom, but it was the best he could have
Yeah.
done. So...
Hey, Navi still, I mean, you have a Tinker late game, like, you still always have a lot of hope, so.
8.2k net worth change? Is that real? Is that... What?
Will they have some kill streaks? I don't know, man.
What?
K-pop toasters, what's going on with these stats?
That doesn't look real. 8.2k, that's like almost 2 hexes in 40 seconds.
Was it the tower gold?
They didn't get a tower. They
No?
didn't- no.
That's
they
not
didn't.
real. That someone messed up. Someone put a number too much or something. I don't know.
Yeah, 8K gold changes, that didn't happen.
No, I don't think so. Well, maybe.
No, I'm definitely with you. The maths is
No,
not
but
there.
like, I mean, there was no streaks, right?
There's
No.
only 18 kills
No,
on
no.
DK. Like, I'm not sure. 844, but
I mean,
344.
everyone shares gold, but
Nah,
it's
it's
still
not
not
8K.
adding up to 8.
I mean, just look at the gold graph. It didn't change by 8K.
no, like that's
That's like a 2K change, maybe.
yeah. Something went wrong in the. Well, I wonder if.
Oh, but that's the hacks. Like he actually. has to
Dagon
level.
now.
Yeah.
as
I mean
well.
the Dagon.
Yeah.
Is it gonna level it before getting the E-Blade? Do you think?
Yes.
I mean, I would
He
kinda.
does.
So you can. The thing is, if you want to, you could keep the bottle in
Well,
the
I
stash.
don't know. What
and
I kind of figured
get
out
the
is
E-Blade.
you want to have a bigger range on the Dagon. I feel like the E-Blade range is really like it's pretty big,
Yeah.
but your Dagon 1 range is very small.
gonna
so
break
you
the
need to go
linkage, yeah.
like closer range.
But actually, if you get the E-Blade now that you have the Hex, it becomes a lot more powerful than if you just go for the Dagon
Yeah,
1
like,
and then E-Blade.
Just
So
damage
maybe
wise,
getting the E-Blade.
damage wise, the E-Blade is the better choice. It is
Yeah.
the better choice, but I think the range factor on Dagon is actually something that still matters, in my opinion. Like you don't want to go too close. Dagon 1, you actually have to be pretty close.
He went Lincolns and BKB on Weaver. I'm not so sure about
Like,
that.
damage is missing.
Yeah.
How are they killing it? I mean, it's not just now
Oh,
you're
that's a
killing
torn,
heroes.
but the boat misses, and finally gets his ulti out. Havas is going down though. He gets the mech. Oh, he just got the mech.
Ah,
I'm not sure how this is gonna go. Oh god, Ice is running in. They can't kill him. There's a Ravage. It hits Puppy.
it's enough, I guess. Oh, they lose Tinker as well? No, Tinker's at
No,
top.
Tinker-
Tinker's dying to the Doom.
They get doomed.
No!
Oh,
He-
he
no!
actually-
Doom's on cooldown. Yeah, he must have got Doom, but survived on 20 HP.
Oh wow, 3 for none so far, and they
Ah,
get Funnick as well.
It's still really important that Tinker doesn't
Yeah.
die there.
For now, yeah, that's.
it must have been just barely not enough damage from the Doom there.
I mean, the BKB, I guess, did a lot of work for Weaver. So questioning his
Like
item
forcing a
choice
tower is
was.
still gonna be hard. Like it's gonna be hard. That Tinker survived. He can push
Doom.
outside.
I guess
lane.
Doom was also used, right?
Yeah, he used it on Tinker.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, it's on cooldown.
Oh,
But that's gonna be the egg. Is
Yeah.
now. It's gonna. Yeah, gonna be put on Weaver.
is it gonna? Yeah, there's no tower to TP to. They'll have that.
Let's see. Is he leveling the Dagon? No, he's going for the E-Blade, I think. I can dig it because.
How much gold does he have?
2.8k.
Oh, 2.8, yeah. Actually, you might want to save around 2k, but I think he's gonna level up the Dagon.
You really think so? I think he's going for the E-Blade.
No,
now.
I don't know, man. Because I think he wants to keep the bottle and the soul ring on
You
him.
keep the bottle in the
Like, you
stash.
can, yeah, you can switch it out.
I mean, any good Tinker player does that. Yeah.
He's gonna get the Dagon. He's gonna upgrade the Dagon.
Do you really think the point booster is worth it on Rasta? Like, for me, the Blink, I would much rather have a Blink than working on an Axe that, like, even if you get the Axe, I feel like Blink is just so much better.
I can agree to disagree.
What? Okay, so
I
it's
think
one
both-
of those
I
yes
think-
and no.
Yeah, I think both is good, but I understand what he's doing. He just wants to get more stats.
Yeah, I get it, and you can get your
And-
stuff up before dying, but the
and
idea is still the
Rasta-
same with Blink
I
Tag.
think Rasta Axe is probably like one of the strongest upgrades. like on paper.
Although,
Because
the good thing is,
doubles the damage. Like Rasa wards get a lot more powerful.
yeah.
They're just so lacking in initiation. Like, well, I mean, you have Brewmaster, but he's.
But you saw what
you
happened
have
in.
Tinker. I mean, it gives more targets, obviously. Like if Rasa can jump, but then again.
Oh, they're getting LAN. Wow.
They'll take anything they can get right now.
Well, that's when Hex is good on Tinkers when they're getting these pickoffs.
He's actually getting the UA. Yeah, he is.
It's gonna be really scary once he gets it. Like pushing against that could mean instant death for a lot of the heroes. But Ice, I don't know, man. He hasn't got an item in forever. He's had these items since like 15 minutes ago. Oh my God! Dendi forcing them rotations, and that's a TP that doesn't go through. Oh, they caught him.
Oh,
Is that a dust on him? He has an Aegis. There's dust on him. He still has BKB up. He pops the BKB. He's just gonna Sakuchi away.
So much damage.
Is Dendi gonna catch him? Dendi could TP mid, but Dendi's still top, playing with Ice or something.
Else? Oh yeah, there's.
Oh, there's people on the backside. This is so weird. Are they gonna go for
They're
the?
gonna get him.
Oh, there's a gem.
Then you can TP to the Brewmaster.
Yeah, you can TP to the Brewmaster. Dendi TP. Yes, he TPs to them.
Oh, he's gonna get.
Yeah, he drops the gem for the.
Oh,
he just drops the gem.
That's 2 dead.
Oh, they get mushy. Are you? Dendi! Oh, Dendi! Oh, Dendi!
No, you see, he upgraded.
He upgraded the Dagon. Okay.
He saved like 5k gold and just upgrades it.
Oh my God,
I was
Dendi!
like thinking he's gonna purchase around. You know, like you always want to save around the 2k gold, and then you can go from.
You save that much, you think you just at least upgrade it once or twice?
Yeah, like no, I mean like you want to.
Oh, they're going for it. They can get an Aegis and a Weaver kill. They found him. That's a Linken's pop. He needs to rearm Blink.
But then
he gets the Hex though. Can he go for it? He's going for the rearm, but he's gonna get a range. I don't think. Oh, he's going for another one. Okay.
Then he went the wrong direction.
Yeah, he didn't. Oof. God, man, Dendi's so fucking scary right now. But that was also really good by Funny. Havas getting Doom bottom.
No, he's gonna die.
He is dead. Yeah. There's gonna have to be a deny. Oh, Weaver joins in the fight now. Dendi is there though. Are they gonna kill Lanham? He is dead. He's dead. There's a Weaver who still has the Aegis, and the bottom is joining. There's a gem on the Lich. That's a really big deal. Ah, they get the gem back. Okay. That's still a really big deal, that gem right there.
Well, now it started off good for Navi, but then they give back the gem. They kind of reset everything.
It's still
back in the same position, which isn't a terrible position.
No,
though.
it's not. If Tinker is not dying and he can save the buyback as well,
going
high ground or pushing a tower is going to be really tough.
What does Brewmaster have now? He's had the axe for a while. Okay, he's
2k gold.
He has 2k gold. There's a MKB on Weaver now though, and he still has the Aegis. That's still scary.
It would be nice if Brew gets an item to proc the Lincolns as well.
Also, what does Razor have?
He's been using Drunken Haze.
He got the BKB, and yeah, he didn't get anything after that.
With the MKB, I guess you don't. Drunken Haze isn't that useful anymore on the Weaver at least.
Yeah, I mean the other item I like on Brew a lot is Hex. I feel like you just aim to get more disable. Because if you look at the damage of DK, it's not really spread. Like Weaver's gonna give you the physical damage until Doom gets like more, but then all Brew has to focus on is just getting the disable on the Weaver.
Yeah.
Like no one else is gonna kill the Brew, the pandas. It's really hard for them still to kill the pandas.
Would you even consider going Refresher then? Because I feel like the pandas, the ulti still has a long time where it's going to be useful. It's not like there's enough right-click damage to kill the Primal Split.
I mean, you could. I still am more of a fan of
the Hex.
Like aiming for the Hex. Yeah.
No, personally I could take the Refresher on Brew. I just think they only have one BKB if I'm not mistaken, and that's on the Weaver. So you can make these tornado plays happen, which he has so far.
Tide, Doom, Kunkka, whoever.
Yeah, like getting it on the Tide at the right time and getting it on Doom before the fight, getting on the Kunkka so he can't go in, like it could be really big. Oh, he has his own gem now. He's trying to target the ward. I don't know if he got it in the end. Oh, there we go. I think he actually aggroed the dragons away so that they weren't on top of the ward. Well, that's a random arrow. But they get this bottom tower for free.
Then he's on. Oh, then he's getting. Is he getting caught? Is he getting caught?
Yeah, who's that? Is that the Doom?
It's a Doom.
Oh my God! But he's stuck in the tree.
He's
There's
okay.
Kuro. He's gonna have to.
He can fight this. Then you can turn this around.
Yep. Dagon. Start Dagoning. Yep.
Oh
I'm dead.
Wow.
But I'm wondering. I still wonder how does he get the Doom off and he's in the trees.
I think he has vision. I think he was looking at
No, but he
Tinker.
didn't
Maybe it was
see
like
him.
synced at the same. Sometimes
Well,
you
I'm
like
pretty sure
you
he
blink
saw.
as you get doomed. Maybe.
That could
Maybe he
also
got
be
doomed and hit him. You know, like he got vision and then he doomed him. So he was stuck in the trees.
That's why I think Doom was actually looking at him with vision there. Who's that tipping in? That's Ice tipping in. Good luck.
Aegis is gone now, so that's no more
That's-
Weaver with Aegis. You can actually kill him now.
Yeah, they can. I think if they manage to kill...
Oh, yeah, actually, the rest actually went.
Oh,
for
they're
the
going for
blink.
Ice, but that's the Kraken Shell coming into work every time he hexes and Dagas. You might as well just keep Daganing him.
That's a CD.
Oh, don't get X'd.
Oh, don't get X'd! Oh god, he got X'd.
No.
Oh,
Razor's
there's
there
gonna
though.
be Ravage. There's
The
no
damage
boat.
is
There's
missing,
no
though.
boat yet.
It's gonna be close. I don't know if they can kill
There's the
Ice.
boat. There's
They
a
don't
late
kill
boat. Does he make it out? He doesn't get boated. Havas is doing so much work and the Lich bounces.
And
Oh my god! There's the Weaver running in. He pops the BKB in time.
So much damage.
No, what? He had. Oh, he didn't get to
Raises
ulti.
Dendi's gonna
way
come
too
back
much
in.
damage.
He's got.
Oh
he can TP.
my god! Navi, what? Wait, what?
What?
What happened there? Did he get a pick? Mirana picked off the Lich in the
Well, he
back.
has the gem. He's gonna.
Yeah, the gem is on the brew, but that only works on the Earth one.
They can keep chasing.
Is
There's
he
no
gonna
lead
go
for
for
some
it?
time.
No, I
but-
think they're just gonna go for the base now. Force the buybacks.
Yeah,
Why not?
50 seconds.
Yeah, why not?
If they even have buybacks, that's the question.
Wow. 10k gold lead and suddenly DK in trouble.
Jesus, man. Well, I gotta say, Havas actually did quite a lot of work in
Yeah.
some fights, even with not that much farm.
He's been a big threat in a lot of clashes.
But that was also a beautiful hex from Kuro on the Mushi. Like, he couldn't get the boat out in time, and that led Dendi to get out of range, because the boat wasn't on top of the Ravage and the Torrent. That was big plays all around. Okay, the
Those numbers we believe.
net worth, I can't believe this now.
Dire's top tower
Oh,
is
okay.
under
Box with Brewmaster ulti.
Apparently. I sometimes I think K-pop Tosis just like enters random numbers. Like there's no actual stats.
There's no actual
It's like,
stats.
what do we want this team fight recap to be? Like, let's do 3,220.
No one reads them anyway.
Make it 10k. It looks more drastic.
And then everyone on the Reddit gets excited because we have a team fight recap when really he's just writing random numbers.
But bugs happen. I mean, Brewmaster ulti, there's like Meepo bugs, all these.
He's really close to the E-blade. I mean, he's not gonna.
He's not going to finish it before buyback.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
yeah.
Not worth losing the game over buying a E-Blade.
What
This-
does Kuro have now?
He went for the blink actually.
Okay.
Before finishing it.
Yep. I like this part. I do think he
No,
regret.
I think it's good. It's
I
good.
still think he regret a little bit getting the point booster. I think he
No,
would
I
have
don't
hoped
think
to
so.
get more.
I think
Maybe
the
not.
stats is fine on him. Like,
I think
he's super squished.
I think actually the point booster made him get an ulti out in a fight earlier, because of that extra amount of HP. I'm not sure.
The big thing is here, like twice Tinker has survived. Like the Shadowblade Doom, like he finds Tinker, but then
Yeah.
Tinker just lived twice on like 50 HP.
That's where I mean, I don't know.
Dota for
I
you.
am not a fan of the Shadowblade in this game.
Yeah.
I really.
I
am
mean,
not.
if he killed him those 2 times, maybe DK's in a much better position, I guess.
Well,
but
the
it's like
biggest
50 HP.
the biggest issue for DK right now is that they just don't kill the Tinker.
Yeah.
He's just living every time.
Oh, is that Shivas or is it going to be AC pack?
He's gonna go for Shivas. He's gonna go Shivas.
Oh, Havas, what you doing?
I mean, it's not
I
bad
could
to
see
keep
it. In
people
this
in
game, it's
place.
not terrible.
So
I mean,
Havas with Shivas is like you with Skadi?
I'm not playing Scotty that.
Not anymore?
I mean, sometimes it depends.
Well, I could agree with the Scotty about Havas sometimes. I don't understand it, but you know that's just how certain stuff works. You don't agree with people. Oh, my God! These arrows! Arrow! Is this an
It's
arrow
a
winning?
bait. It could be a bait. Yes.
Oh,
The Gush slowed the tide.
Oh, but
Oh, he gets the
nice, and
BKB
he
out
dodged
on
it.
Razor
Yeah,
just
but he
before.
dodged the stun as
The
well.
ulti is going. Ice is going to go down from this.
Does he have a?
They have a gem
link
on Brew.
On anyone?
He
No,
didn't
doesn't
know
have a
his link. It got broken really fast.
Ah,
He
right.
stole like maybe 14 damage.
Yeah.
On whom did he do that?
Weaver.
Oh, the
Oh no, the arrow hits Tinker!
Oh no.
Do they have the follow up for this? There's a
lost the
Ravage
vision,
on
they
him.
lost
There's
the
no
vision.
vision on him yet.
They
Oh
can-
my God, he goes down.
He can buy back or
He
not?
can
He
buy back.
should
Well, I
not
don't
do
think.
it. I don't
Nah,
think he
I don't
should.
think he should.
They're not losing
back off.
really the fight.
Yeah, Brewmaster ulti
They
ended.
got
All-
a Doom.
But they're chasing. DK's gonna chase this. Is it gonna be an MKB proc? Nope. There's an X on the Lich. Oh, they get Kuro
get
on
that.
Lich. Oh, that's still
It's
not
bad,
good
but
for them.
it's not the end of the
Yeah,
world.
the thing is, there's nothing they can force out of it. They can go for the Roach, obviously, but after that, they're not getting any objectives. So
Is there time to get the Roche? Nah,
get the Roche, they get the
I'm
Roche.
thinking bottom racks, but I don't think they're gonna make it there.
no.
Wow. Well, it's not that much gold actually. It's like the network change is not that big, but a big part is Tinker not being alive and being able to finish the E-Blade and having buyback like
I
at the
still
same
question the
time.
item builds on the Weaver. I feel like linking into a BKB is like, you have no damage.
Yeah, I disagree with it too, but the BKB almost won them pretty much won them a fight in the forest, I think. Like just after he picked it up. I mean, it's a situational item, but I do think if you had another item instead of BKB, plus having an Aegis,
No, but
it's
like,
10
let's
times
say
better.
if he actually went into Linken's into Deso and then would get the BKB afterwards. You know, the Panda are in threat.
Yeah.
Pandas have 6 armor.
And they could have actually taken more towers with
Yeah.
the Deso.
And
Taken earlier Roshan maybe. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
And your farm rate is obviously better.
Yeah. Well, Navi, it's still like that same position where DK kind of are ahead on farm, but Navi just have this ridiculously big Tinker. And Havost has done work. And that fight was like DK hit 2 5-second arrows. The one on Havost wasn't too important, but hitting Dendi just won them the fight.
These arrows, man. Oh, he almost has the Shivas. Is Havost
It's going to be
counter
Shivas
it?
against Shivas.
Yeah, is Havost going to counter the Shivas? We'll see. I mean, he has the money for it. I do think he's going to go AC, though, this game. I think.
I think it's
You
gonna
think
go
or you hope?
Shivas. I think it's going to
Well, I almost hope for the Shivas, actually. That would be something. They're going to Razor running in, slowing people. There's a tiny bit of synergy between the Link and Shivas, but, you know, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, the problem like Razor got hit by the arrow, but then Ice ran and gushed him, and then he slowed like for 2 seconds. He couldn't walk in for his Ravage, so...
The thing about this Weaver, though, like Tinker having this E-Blade and Dagon, he can still just kill him alone if he gets caught out and Linken's is procced. All he needs
the heart
is...
doesn't even matter.
It doesn't even matter, that's the thing, you
There's
just
like
need
no
3
item
combos.
that saves you. There really isn't.
Well, if your name is... Oh, wait, what?
Nah.
Oh, he pops the
Plus
BKB?
BKB.
He blinks out on... No, are they gonna lose a gem? There's a Doom on Funnick, he is very dead.
Yeah.
That's a gem loss. Wonder if they can buy a new one.
It might still be on cooldown. Hopefully it's not.
Wait, what? They just leave the gem?
Oh!
They didn't
That's not
see.
good.
They didn't see he had a gem?
They
No
surely
way,
knew.
they scouted with Halo! Could someone go pick it up
Yeah,
already?
Poppy's picking up right now.
Wow, that's actually really important.
That's a big
Saves a lot of
deal.
money.
I don't understand, like...
Yeah, but they weren't looking at inventory, and the hazard was coming, so they weren't uphill to actually see the gem.
Yeah. But they must have known he had a gem. He's been running after them with the Earth Panda and actually hitting them and stuff in the fights because he had the gem.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whose diffusal is that? That's MMY's. Potom actually picks up a diffusal. That's a pretty big deal, but is there anything like this Lich Armor, which is a pretty big deal at this stage of the game, to perch off? Well, Brewmaster being down, they're going high ground. There was no March before.
Brewmaster can buy back and...
There's a Shivas
that's the
Razor!
Shivas,
That's the
boys.
Shivas! He buys back, goes in. This is the team fight. There's still going to be a gem out. I think Poppy has it. They're all just running away with Potom ulti again,
Not a
though.
good link though. Like
Nah,
he's
there's
very reliant on that link.
lockdown, man. No hexes going out. There's an arrow on Havos! No, he's just BKB is down. There's going to be a bolt!
Oh no, Kuroki just
And
walked into
Ravage!
that too. Oh, Kuroki like walked into a big Kunka cleave.
Oh my god. It's terrible. Dendi's not getting his stuff out.
He killed one.
Bottom tower.
Yeah, he killed the Potom, but what does that matter at this stage, man?
I'm wondering right now, is it worth it to take the risk to have?
Oh, they get the Hex out. They almost kill him once. He still has an Aegis, though. There's an X on Funnick. Are they going to commit for this? There's a Torrent on him? No?
Oh, he has
But
to.
look at this Tinker, man. This Tinker is doing so much damage.
The high ground push is just so tough here.
They will get this tower. The question is if they're going to get more.
Well, it's still Glyph, but...
He has a reg now on Tinker, but when he comes back, he needs to reg. Why didn't he reg with this Glyph? I think that's quite a mistake. He's not regging yet. I disagree. He needs
Yeah,
to
he's gonna
reg
get
and go in with E-Blades and try to kill somebody, but...
That's Rax's...
What is this? 3 strength heroes and a Weaver with a heart. It's not easy to kill.
Pipe on Tidehunter and Mech. It's a losing battle for Tinker.
Oh man, not an easy game for Dendi, but it's not too late.
They still have the gem. They still like have the shivers.
The Shiva's Razor. But you look at this. Every time there's an arrow that
I mean,
kind
the
of
thing
turns
right
the fight.
now is like, if you look at it, like in theory, all they have to do is get a Doom out on Tinker. That's all, and they're gonna win the fight.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's no way they're gonna lose.
Imagine if you had a blink. Sell your Shadow Blink.
Yeah.
You get Doom off so much easier with a
refresher.
blink.
He's getting the
Oh,
refresher,
wow.
but now like
I mean, he
it's
doesn't
still-
have it yet unless it's on the courier.
Tinker had to play a lot more passive if
Yeah.
he had a blink. A lot more passive.
Well, you think about that, but I still think the Shadowblade was a good pickup. There's the times when he found him in forest, but they killed him. Oh, he hexes a creep instead of getting the Doom. Oh, I mean the Conka. But back to my point, like you saw how many times he actually, was it 3 times he caught Tinker in their forest? If
Yeah.
those kills would have worked, you would have said that Shadowblade was a great pickup because you don't scout with a blink, you scout with a Shadowblade. So I still think the Shadow Blade was a better pickup and it has more potential.
Tinker's not going to have a gem or something himself.
No, that's what I mean. He's not going to have a gem.
No,
so
I just don't like it. Like for side lanes, the forest part I get
it. For
no,
team fights is better, but for picking off,
I get the forest part I get, but like let's say Tinker pushes out sides, it's not going to be the Doom that will ever get in range because Tinker will jump in trees and you're not going to catch
that's
him.
not true. You're going to be able to catch him when you farm certain stacks. And that's what happened.
In forest.
In forest, yeah.
There I get it, but
oh,
like
you mean just in lanes?
Yeah. It's like you're not gonna have the chance to get him there.
You have a small chance on some players, but Dendi has never really been picked off on a lane, so yeah. But I still think the Shadow Blade has more potential than the Blink on Doom. For team fights, I agree. You would want a Blink over a Shadow Blade for good Dooms, but yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think he's gonna get a Blink on Tide next item? Like he hasn't like aimed for any. He just walks in and tanks a bunch of stuff. And
the thing is, they're so tanky.
He's so tanky. Getting another tanky item just synergizes more.
They kind of lack physical damage.
Oh god, what is this? A smoke, but Doom pops the smoke. Who are they initiating on? They don't get a Hex out. There's a boat coming. No one's gonna be taking any damage now. Havas is getting. He got Doom before he got BKB out. He's going down.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not good for.
And Dendi's
Navi.
just like out of it. He doesn't want to fight this.
He's sending out rockets, but there's someone on him. Doom is chasing Tinker, I think. Yeah, Doom is running Tinker.
Oh,
he has hit the refresher, Doom.
Oh,
this is terrible. Does he have buyback on
game.
Tinker if he died? Funnig is still fighting with 3 people, but he's going down.
Dendi's still alive. I think Dendi's do more off. He's actually...
he's turning it around. Oh. Dendi, he knows he needs to make something happen right now. He's going to get the blink. No, there's the diffusal.
He has the buyback, but the issue is Racer doesn't have a buyback, so they could, in theory, just go middle right now. They could finish the game.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going for a lane, it seems, but I think they could have also just gone for throne.
I mean, they could just go.
Yeah, Creep's already in mid lane.
Tinker against it. Those 3 strength heroes, a bolt and a weaver with a heart.
They're way too tanky.
Way too tanky right now. What did ISS aim for last item? Or just hanging on to the money.
Money.
Just buy a reaver.
How to trust,
Rub it in.
Navi came so close to turning this one around.
I must say, Funnig really played out of his mind in some fights, but the Potter multi against Brew was quite efficient. They needed a gem earlier, I feel, but when ISS is just taking the E-Blade combos but not dying, it's just insane the amount of tank they have. They're not, out of respect from Navi, they're not going for the throne, they're going for the mega creeps.
Yeah, still no Brewmaster.
There's another arrow, these arrows, man!
Panic as soon as you see
Pain in the ass. There's a Lich ulti. Oh! Ice got a bit too cocky. Razor's just going for the... Oh, they're not getting the mega creeps. This is...
They went for the wrong Rex as well. They could have had the range one.
Navi has a slight chance to win. It's going to be a really steep uphill battle, but there's 10k gold on Weaver. That's not good.
I mean, kind of all they have to do at this point is all in Dendi. Yeah. Or even Racer. I think both work because there's no damage. There's just not enough damage.
They have 2 Dooms, so it's... What are you going to do?
Yeah.
They need a miracle, man.
They're behind by like 30k now.
Yeah.
Weaver still is 4k after buying a butterfly, so...
Yeah.
And there's Aegis. DK just going to take Aegis now. Yeah. Aegis and Cheese.
Just... Okay, Ice buys... Say he buys another hood, because you can actually... It doesn't add up, but it multiplies. So you just... Buy the another hood or pipe, whatever. Give him the Aegis and just let him run in. Just do it.
He could get BKB, but
no.
You want to actually take the spells. It's like
you need to tank the spell. Oh man, I'm not so sure about the Kiva still. It's not terrible, but it's so.
I think either way.
Any item.
There's just you get the Curious, then you rely on a very long link, and that the fight drags out, and you actually get to kill people. He's gonna get doomed. He gets doomed in every fight.
Do you see what Tide got? Blade Mail.
Oh, he did. I would still like to see an Aegis on him. Oh wow, that's a random clap. They don't know what's going on. He is aiming for refresher, but I don't think he's gonna get it in time. Before this game is over one way or another. There's a Doom on Tinker. Oh, this is terrible for Navi.
GG.
Doesn't have buyback. There's a Ravage. Rasta Wars surround the Tinker. Another Doom on the Racer. He just gets 2-shotted almost. I mean, that was painful.
Yeah.
There's the Lich ulti in the end, bouncing around, but nobody gives a fuck. Wow.
That was a tough game for Navi.
Very tough game for Navi. really well played, I must say. There were some really big plays coming out of pretty much every player this game from Navi. It's quite impressive.
That's an important win for DK. They beat Vici Gaming. They beat Navi now.
Yeah.
They're 2-0, so it makes them just feel a bit more comfortable. I mean, worst case scenario, they lose a few games and they're probably still starting in the winner bracket. So
yeah, I mean, it's starting to look like that. But this is Navi. This was Navi's first game, right? Today.
Second game. They lost to Vici Gaming as well as DK.
Oh right,
now.
that was yeah, that's right. We were actually
before.
watching that. My Starbucks coffee didn't make my brain work yet, but
it's kicked in now.
It's kicking in, yeah.
Nice. So DK, I mean, they're 2-0, but like watching these games, like you still think they're quite beatable?
DK, yeah, I would think so.
Navi could have won that game.
Navi could have won that game.
Yeah.
But Potom ultis, Potom arrows, Jesus, man.
I still
these
don't
arrows.
I don't like it. You pick a Potom and you rely on the arrows. Think about it. Your game can also just go like, oh, well,
no arrows hit,
arrow did not hit.
and
Oh, the arrow
what are
did
you gonna
not
do?
hit.
Leap in, and you have 0 levels in
Potom stays
Starfall.
level 1.
Well, you have the Conquer. I guess with the Conquer, I think it's quite
with
good.
the Conquer and the Ravage.
But
at
that was
6.
still not the arrows that mattered. The
No, it's
arrows
true.
that mattered were
We're
just these
bottom lane.
random. I don't know, man.
They actually last picked the Conquer as well. Navi saw like there were 4 heroes that it looked like there was no support. So it was a Doom and Miranda support. So they had no idea. Oh, now standings are wrong. Who knows? Something's going wrong here. There we go. Navi 0-2.
There we go. Yeah.
They've had. I mean, every team's tough here. there's no easy matches really.
Easiest tournament of my life. Yep.
You guys are playing a bit later.
Yeah, we're gonna play at 2 p.m.
Well, it's scheduled, but everything's delayed
Yeah.
still for half an hour, so we're
Right.
playing at I think 3. It's gonna end
okay.
up.
Yeah. Who's your first match against?
DK.
DK.
Easy game.
Easy.
Easy game.
Easy game.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you'll be DK's first loss maybe.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, guys, thanks for joining me on the couch. Good luck
Thanks for
in your
having
matchup
us.
today.
I love the couch.
It's a comfy couch.
It's a casting couch.
The casting.
It
couch.
has the right look. But guys, you guys watching the summit, thanks for tuning in. We're going to take a break. When we come back, our next match, I don't know what it is. We don't have a schedule.
Just someone sit down already.
Yeah, someone sit down. See you guys.